apply. And so we're probably going to rearrange this spiral staircase so it spirals to the right and I mean, does in a kind of anti-clockwise direction instead of the clockwise direction it currently does. Anyway, coming up here, you can see that the checkered panels in the windows here look pretty cool from the inside, and you can still pretty much see out. You can see the horse is still over there. Oh my goodness. But as we come out here onto this little walkway, I've added in some small windows in these towers as well, and we could continue that upwards into further like ledges like this one, a few more walkways and stuff like that, so we could see out of those windows and have other things connecting to this tower, or maybe even just a ladder up the side, like this one that I'll need to use now to replace the slab that I knocked out of there. But I've done the same on this tower opposite, and if I grab an ender pearl and ender pearl up to the roof section over here, around this side I've actually put in a few windows around the side of the Great Hall. I think up here we're going to be having some kind of viewing gallery where people can look down onto the feasting below, and at the back of this particular building we're probably going to have a few higher kind of buildings, a few little kind of rooms up there in the back where maybe, I've said before that they could be like administrative offices or something like that. I think we could probably throw in something in there. A few of these other towers could probably benefit from windows as well, but I haven't gotten around to doing those quite yet. I have actually completed the big tower on that side, I think that's the western side of the castle. Yeah, that big tower that's always been there, the one that we built in terracotta at first because I wanted it to stand out against the stone cliff. Now it really does stand out, and despite it having a peaked roof, one of the kind of conical tower roofs that we've been building, I thought that was big enough that I could actually put in a couple of roof dormers on there. And so there's one that points this way, and there's one that actually points, if I fly up here with fireworks, it actually points out towards the town. So anybody standing up in here could actually get a decent view out over the town. I don't have any means of getting into this tower yet, but this is the view they'd be getting, and it's not too bad a view. You can see all the way to Old Town from here, so that's not too terrible. Likewise, on this side of the castle, I've actually been putting in a little bit more work. That zombie's getting a look in at whatever's happening in the Great Hall, which right now is nothing. And of course, because it's nighttime, there are a few of these guys around. The building inspectors have come out, deciding to make sure everything is up to code. Now, over here on this side of the castle, I've actually been putting in a lot more work, adding in a few more details, and I like the way this section of the building over there has come together. There is a nice little row of windows, and they cascade sort of inwards a little bit because of the curvature of that building. I think that looks really nice, and I think we're going to put in a couple of different floors there for the residential area. There's going to be a couple of rooms in there with nice windows that can look out over the courtyards, that kind of stuff. Still haven't done much else with this tower, although I did try and put a little corner dormer in there like I said I was going to. Not entirely sure I'm happy with that yet, but I think I need to spend a little bit more time with that off camera, just tweaking it to see if I can make it work. Had to use full glass blocks in there because of course glass panes don't work on a diagonal, so maybe we'll give that a couple more tweaks here and there. Now, I've added some windows, some glass panes to the castle tower up here. This little kind of baby tower on the side has gotten some windows now. This one over here has a couple of windows in there, although you couldn't really see all that much from there. I think that's just going to be to make sure it has that like internal glow when viewed from the outside and to let light in during the day. And this tower over here, I've done what I said I was going to do with the plus shape of the tower cross section from the top there, and this one is actually basically just like the same design as these other squarish roofs, but it's got dormers on both sides. So it's got windows pointing that way and that way, the east and west windows. So you could basically get the sun from all angles in this tower. And then the other sides of the building here are the sort of bone wall that I used in the other towers. So this is really starting to look nice now. And I think if I do a little bit more work on this off camera, we can probably be ready to do some interior work on this week. I think, in fact, we're probably going to do an interior episode tomorrow once I've got a few more of these buildings done off camera. But that shouldn't take too long at all. We can just follow the same formulas that we've done elsewhere in the castle, and I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I think it's a really, really nice build now, especially with a few more windows letting in a little bit more light. I hope you'll excuse the fact that we're doing this tour at night. I will quickly hop into bed here so that we can make it day and wrap up the episode, and you can see the castle in all its daytime glory. And hopefully all of the zombies and stuff will burn up as well. Let's do a quick fly past with the fireworks. I'm keeping half an eye on my elytra durability because I've been flying around so much that they are close to breaking, but Oh yes, this is looking really, really nice. Very happy with this so far, and I hope you guys have been enjoying this. And for those of you who aren't all that keen on building episodes, don't worry. Once we're done with the castle, which will probably be wrapping up at the end of this week, and if we're not done with the castle, then we will probably be like moving on from it anyway and continuing to work on the castle kind of in the background. It's not going to be the focus of episodes beyond this week. But for those of you guys who have enjoyed the building episodes, I hope you guys like how this is coming together, because I could not be happier with it at this stage. In fact, once I'm done with this castle, I'm really, really tempted to go out and build some more castles elsewhere, but we'll probably give the castle building a rest for the time being, for this series at least. Right, that's going to be it for this episode of the Minecraft Survival Guide, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now. Hello everyone, my name is Pixelriffs and welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Guide. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today we're standing here in front of what I'm happy to say is a finished exterior of the castle at Founder's Forge. Or at least it's finished in terms of the overall construction. I'm still not quite done detailing some of the minor walls here and there. There are just a few things that are looking a little bit bare in terms of the stone, but the structures are up. Even the roof at the back of the Great Hall is now kind of sealed in. I might even add a couple more roof dormers here and there, but I think I've decided to move on to doing the interiors today. I managed to put in a little bit more work to just get the remainder of the structure over here done. All of those towers that were missing roofs now have them, including these two towers on either side of the back gate. We have this large section of the residential wing here, all complete. These tall, towering structures nestled up against the side of the mountain here. The big tower over there is done. All of the little towers around the back here are done. I'm so happy with this place. It's come together really well. And now if I swoop over here with my elytra, I'm pretty sure I've still got some good durability on my elytra, so that should be okay. And look at the way this thing sits in between these two mountains, which I know, yes, people have been telling me all along is not a very defensible position. I don't care, guys. It's just fun. It just looks really nice having something this big sat here, and this thematic, this fantasy castle that we have sat over here. It just looks really great to me, and I'm super happy with it. So instead of just flying around here constantly trying to show you all of the bits, I think what we're going to do is cut to another quick cinematic segment where I'm going to showcase the build so far, and then we're going to get inside here and we're going to start working on the interiors.